Good morning and welcome to Girl Talk with Virginia. How is everything going for you out there this morning? How are you feeling? Once again, welcome to Girl Talk. I hope you are finding resourcefulness in this 40-day marathon. I hope that you're getting a lot of tips and tools, inspiration, and things that are helping you to become a better you, especially in the midst of this coronavirus. We all need some extra support at this time. And so I am glad to be an inspiration to you to help you to feel good every day. Which brings me to our topic for today's episode. Feeling good is a lifelong emotion, not occasional. You should feel good on a continuous basis every day. So, how are you doing today? Are you feeling good? How often do you feel good? Once again, like I said, the coronavirus has us stuck in the house. It has us worried about money, what's going to be our next steps, what we're going to do for our family. It has us worried about our kids' education, having to be a teacher and work and worry about next phases after coronavirus. So right now, you're probably not feeling too good, or you're not able to feel good on a daily basis. Well, today's show, Girl Talk with Virginia, I'm going to give you some breakthrough information on helping you to feel good every day. You shouldn't only have to feel good on occasions. It should be an everyday, lifelong process of feeling good. So, what can you do to feel good every day and not just some days? How do you feel? How is feeling good every day important to what you're doing? It is. In order to be productive, to be able to be successful, to keep your mind in the right mind frame, you have to feel good every day, not just occasional. So, here's a tip. You need me time. That's number one. You should always have your me time. Me time is important. A lot of people do not think that spending time to themselves is important. They think spending time to themselves is selfish, but me time is very important. Why is me time important? There's four components. Self-connection. You need to connect to yourself. You need that time and that space away from everybody else, away from life, so that you could connect to yourself and find your inner peace and your inner calm. What's the other component of me time? Is that you need self inspiration. Yes, you can inspire yourself. Matter of fact, you should be your number one inspiration. You should be your number one cheerleader. So, yes, you need that me time to connect with the self inspiration that you have within yourself to reflect on those things. Number three, you need to be able to laugh with yourself. Laugh with yourself. You need to reflect. Think about some of the funny things that happened that earlier you probably, or the day before, you probably were mad at. And now you have a time to reflect and think I was mad about that, but you know what? It was kind of silly and funny. So then you laugh about it with yourself. And then you go back in. That gives you room enough to go back in and apologize and to make amends for whatever crankiness this coronavirus is putting everybody in by being in the house all the time. So sometimes you need to take that space away from everybody else and be with yourself so that you can have a good laugh about some silly stuff or some mean stuff that you shouldn't have did, that you can always go back and fix. And component number four of me time is that you need some self-love. You need to be able to have time to love on yourself. You need to be able to have time to say, know what? You are a beautiful, wonderful woman, and I love me. You need to love yourself. So feel good with yourself. That self-love, that me time. That's when you make those connections with yourself through self-connection, self-inspiration, self-laugh. It's nice to have a good laugh. And self-love. Love on yourself, ladies. So I know the next one, this next step in feeling good every day on a continuous basis is kind of counterintuitive to number one, which is me time. But guess what? You need family time. Family time is important. You need to feel good with your family and through your family. How can you feel good with your family? Because once again, you've been in the house. It's been over a month or so. The coronavirus has been going on. And so you've probably been compressed in the house with kids, having to cook meals 3 times a day, snacks, cleaning up, light bill going up, gas bill going up, nerves going up, everything going up. So you need to make sure that you have quality and authentic family time. How do you do that? I'm about to tell you. You need family time because to make you feel good, because you need those intimate connections. Family give you intimate connections. When you're with yourself, you have those self connections, that time to yourself. But it's also important to have connections with other people who are intimate, who you have a lifelong story with or building a lifelong story with. So family connections to feel good, you need that intimate connection. Number two, you need that intimate inspiration. Sometimes family give you those stories about their lives, about how things have affected them that they see that's going on with you. And then they give you inspiration from their stories about how they handle things or family traditions or other things like that. So that's that intimate inspiration to help you keep going, to let you know, hey, you got it. This is only a setback. The way you feel today is not a lifelong thing. It shouldn't be an all-day thing. It should be only a moment. After you get yourself together out of that moment, then you move forward and feeling good and having a good day. Number three, family time should bring those intimate laughs. That third component, that intimate laugh. Thinking about old times, about back in the days, right? Things that y'all used to do together when y'all were younger, things that the kids did that was funny, that you never thought would happen before. So you have to have those intimate laughs with family time. And number four, you have to have that intimate love. Intimate love makes you feel so good. Family brings that intimate love. The right family, right? Positive family. Be with positive family. We always have those two sides of the family, the positive family and the negative family. So, of course, you can't get rid of family, but you should always find the positive aspects in the negative family member. There's always something good in everybody, even though sometimes it seems like they're always negative or whatever, but you have to hone in to the positive side of the family member and friends so that you can focus on the positive and not the negative, because the main goal is to feel good. And in order to feel good, you have to focus on the positive, because with family, you cannot get rid of family. So therefore, you have to be strategic in how you handle them to make those intimate connections, that intimate inspiration, those intimate laughs, and the intimate love is that you have to focus on the positive that's within inside that negative family member. That's how you handle family. Another tip. That was a bonus tip, right? Yeah, that was a bonus tip. Isn't Girl Talk good? This is some real juicy, inspirational stuff, right? This is stuff, real life stuff. This is stuff you can use for real. Because I'm always trying to be real with my girls, all right? Because we need to have some real talks. If you have any comments, feel free to put them in the comment section. Shoot me an email, whatever it is. If you have some clarity that you need about some me time, some family time, any of these other things that's going on this 40-day marathon, feel free to hit me up. I love to connect with you. I want to connect with you. A matter of fact, these whole 40 days is about connecting with you. In addition to the Mondays at 1 p.m. where Girl Talk will be on a continuous basis. But I want to connect with my girls. Where you at, girls? Where you at? So, review. Number one, to have that feel good every day as a lifelong emotion, you need to have, what is it? That's right, that me time. Very important. As a woman, that's the first thing that always goes, is that me time, because we're always trying to satisfy everybody else. Then you need the family time. Make sure you are connecting with the positive components of family members, right? Don't harbor or focus on the negative. You want to focus on the positive in the family so that you can make those intimate family connections, those intimate inspirational moments, those intimate laughs, and then have that intimate love. So, how do you feel about having different viewpoints about from somebody that's neutral? Because me is you know you. Family time, family, right? Those are the people that we know. But there's another component that you need besides people that you know, so that you can get a viewpoint from somebody that's on the outside looking in. So it's always good to have those well-rounded connections. That way you're balanced. You don't just have it one-sided from somebody who kind of like know your deep, dark secrets, and they kind of like, throw that around a little bit. Sometimes that's what family do. Sometimes that's what we do for us to ourselves. That self-talk, that self-destructive self-talk, which is in one of the other videos, the other shows previously, is that we talked about self-talk. So that's important. So self-talk can be destructive and other people can be destructive, but that's why you need to use these components, these connection components, so that you can feel good every day and find that love that you need so you can feel good every day, not just on occasion. So how do you get the neutral viewpoints? How do you get those neutral connections from people who don't know too much about you, that have the same mind frame as you, that same mentality? How do you get that like-minded connections? And it's important, ladies, that you have that like-minded connection, because you need to connect with people who are basically on the same level as you are, as far as trying to be professional, trying to improve your career, trying to have a balanced life, trying to just improve altogether. You need the me time, the family time, and most importantly, that outside view, that neutral view, that neutral connection. You need to have some girl time. Yes, you do. So girl time is important. You need to feel good with your girls, right? It could be professional girls. It could be your girls that you grew up with. It could be some new cliques of girls. It could be some girls that you met in an organization, like a book club or whatever other organization you're passionate about, or some volunteering or whatever. But you do need that neutral girl time for that feel good as a lifelong quest and a lifelong emotion. Okay, so you need the me time, self-connection, self-inspiration, self-love, self-laugh. You need the family time with the intimate connections, the intimate inspiration, the intimate laughs, and the intimate love, and then the girl time. Number 3. Why? Because you need like-minded connections. You need like-minded inspiration. You need like-minded laughs, and you need like-minded love. You need people that's on the same level of trying to go get it as you are. Because sometimes family don't understand those passions and those purposes and those inspirations that you have. They don't understand your career and your goals and things like that. So guess what? That's why it's important to have like-minded connections, so that people can be on the same page as you are about your career and your love and your passions and your purpose. Because me, that's on the inside. Family, those are people that you're intimate with, but it's nothing like that girl time, that like-minded connection with other women. That's how you have a well-rounded, feel good as a lifelong emotion, not just occasional. You have to be well-rounded. So, like-minded connections, you can go to certain organizations, you can volunteer at places, but you need people who you could talk to about your dreams and aspirations, who understand. Because sometimes you can go to the family member and say, so say you have an idea that you want to be a rocket scientist, right? There's not very many women in the rocket scientist field. So of course your family's going to be like, girl, you can't be a rocket scientist. What you talking about, right? And so that's where that like-minded connection comes in. You go to a rocket scientist convention and meet other women who are rocket scientists. Therefore, you know that they make you feel good about wanting to be a rocket scientist, while everybody else doesn't understand that connection. And like-minded inspiration. You can motivate each other, like, yeah, girl, you can do it. You could be a rocket scientist. I'm pushing for you. I'm helping you. I'm here for you. So that girl time is important, that like-minded girl time. And what about those like-minded laughs? Okay, you at the rocket convention, somebody cracks a rocket joke that nobody can understand except for people who are like-minded about wanting to be a rocket scientist, right? So there's that like-minded laugh that's important too. Because if you're with your family and somebody say you crack a rocket scientist joke, they're gonna look at you like, what are you talking about? Rocket scientist? The joke gonna just go way over their head. And so, but when you with like-minded women who everybody in the same clique is talking about rocket scientists, then you crack a joke or they crack a joke about rockets, we all laughing, right? So like-minded is very important to make you feel good on a daily basis or on a regular basis. Then you need that like-minded love. It's nothing like that sisterly, we got this, we going to the next level, We support each other. We're here for each other. I know what you're going through by trying to be a rocket scientist, and I'm here to love on you. You need that love. You need the me time love. You need the family time love, and you need the girl time love. For the girl time love, that's why I developed the Prosper Under Pressure, the Professional Women membership. And even though the membership closed Sunday for the founding members, guess what? Very soon, there's going to be another opening for the regular membership. So I'm looking forward to working with these founding members. I'm looking forward to going to the next level and Prosper Under Pressure, because I want to make sure that as a woman, you break through that professional women glass ceiling. You have the life that you need, love, desire, dream of. I want you to live life on your terms. I want you to live life calm. I want you to live life focusing on yourself. I want you to live life with boldness, and I want you to live life on your terms. Prosper under pressure. And the thing about the Prosper Under Pressure, what I think is turning some people off is that they think that, well, they don't think, but they don't want other people to know that they have some pressures. But you know what? Anybody, when you're doing things the right way, when you're succeeding and being prosperous, guess what? You will have pressures. But guess what, girl? You don't have to do it alone. That's what this girl talk is about. This is what Prosper Under Pressure about. You don't have to feel good alone. You won't feel good alone. You need other connections to feel good. You need those connections. You need inspiration. You need laughs, and you need love from me, family, and other girls in order to have those feelings of love and connection, that feel good emotion, that endorphin. You need that. And it helps you to be successful when you have those things. So be on the lookout for the Prosper Under Pressure, the Professional Women membership to reopen so that you can join, okay? It's a small investment for a big payback, right? So I want to see you there next time we open. Be looking out for that. And also think about these connections. How better will you feel when you have these connections, when you're able to have that me time connection, when you're able to have the family connection, when you're able to have the girl time connections? Just sit and think. I'll give you like a second to think about what we just talked about with making connections to feel good. Right? Isn't that important? It is important to have those connections in order to feel good on a daily basis, especially right now in the midst of COVID, where it looks like nothing is positive. You have to have those connections to feel good, because those are things you do in your zone, right? Because you can't go out and, be social with the world anymore. So now you need your zone connections, the me connections, the family connections, and the girl time connections in order to feel emotionally involved and emotionally recharged. So you need those things. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to challenge you. I want you to make at least one of these connections a day. It's either connecting with yourself, connecting with your family, or connecting with some girls. Every day, you need to find some way to bridge some connections, some laughs, some intimacy, some love. You need all of that stuff on a daily basis. So I challenge you. Every day, you should have taken notes on this, because I want you to put it in your calendar. Every day, I want you to list out a connection that you're going to make so that you can feel good on a daily basis. Either you're connecting with yourself, you're connecting with family, or you're connecting with some girls. One of them you need to connect with on a daily basis in a positive, inspirational, with some laughs, some love, and connecting on some levels that are positive. That's your homework for the rest of your life, right? But I challenge you. And if you have any issues, feel free to hit me up on Facebook, send me a direct message. You can respond to my YouTube channel with connecting. I want you to connect with me, because I want to be, if you don't have that girl, that positive girl, let me be her. I want to be your positive girl. So connect with me on this Girl Talk. Watch it. 40-day marathon. This is day, I think, 6 or 7. But you have a good 30-something days to bridge more connections. I'm going to be on every Monday at 1 p.m. on Facebook. So connect on Facebook and Instagram at Prosper Under Pressure, and on my YouTube channel at Virginia Manning. I have a lot of resources. I have a library of things within those two components to help you connect. Okay? And as a bonus, don't forget to connect with Girl Talk with Virginia, the 40 days marathon. That is a bonus for 40 days because normally it's just on Mondays at 1 p.m. But I'm excited. I'm excited about how you're going to build these emotional connections of feeling good on a lifelong basis. I'm excited for you because I know you can do it. And I'm here for you. You're there for you. And most importantly, you need to find the positive aspects of your family who are there for you. You can do this. It's time to connect. It's time to be positive. It's time to make feeling good a lifelong emotion because it is very important for you to feel good every day so that you could be prosperous, so that you could be successful, and so that you could feel like no matter what comes your way, no matter what pressures come your way, you're going to remain calm, you're going to be bold, you're going to focus on yourself, and you're going to know that you can do it. Because Prosper Under Pressure is here for you. Tune in to Girl Talk. It was fabulous talking with y'all today. I love it. I love it. I love it because I truly believe that you should feel good every day. Every day, feel good and make that your lifelong quest. So we will connect again. See you tomorrow on Girl Talk for the 40 days marathon. It's been real. It's been lovely. And I want you to make sure that today you use one of these components to find your feel good through connecting with yourself, with family, or with some girls. Hey, let's get it, girls. Connect with me. I'm ready. I want some girl talk. I want some girl connections. So see you tomorrow, same time, 7:30 for Girl Talk with Virginia.